All right, just like in the last video, we are back. We are going to be working on part 2 of the Building a Coaching Empire, going over the core 4 of affiliates, teams and talent, remarketing, and your content/branding empire. Let's stand up and let's get right to it. All right, I already wrote out most of this because it takes way too long for me to write it, on screen. So we're going to go over the 4 last parts when it comes to, building a whole coaching empire. Hopefully this video will be a little bit shorter than the last one. But this stuff is a lot more in depth, and this is really only for people that are already getting clients and are interested in seriously scaling with a business that they already know works. All right. So let's get into this. All right. One is going to be affiliates. Okay. Don't pay attention to anything else I wrote. If you do, I don't know what I was going to say. Anyways, 1, affiliates. Okay. This is the easiest way that you can actually grow and get more people to buy your stuff, is because you have more people working for you. You didn't see that. Anyways, so you have more people working for you. Affiliates. All right. Affiliates are essentially people that, I need a cup of water. Hang on one sec. One moment. Okay, we're back. Affiliates are people that will grow your business for you, all right, essentially marketing your stuff and selling your stuff for you. There is a difference between affiliates and referrals. I'm sure you've gotten referrals already, but the difference here is, 1, there's a commission, all right, with affiliates usually. Usually there's not a huge commission with referrals, but affiliates it's much more. And 2, you don't have to do any of the selling yourself. Affiliates do the selling. I want to make that crystal clear. When it comes to affiliate marketing, the affiliates should be doing all of the sales. So the 3 parts of affiliates are having individualized links. This is going to be done through software. All right, there's lots of different softwares out there that do it. Mine's the best. If you want to know, email me. But yeah, so they need to have individualized links so you don't have to track the commissions that people are getting. Okay. Second part is the 2 different types of people that you can work with. So you can either work with beginners or creators. We'll go into beginners first. So when it comes to beginners that you can have be your affiliates, you can find people that want to do what you do, but don't have the audience or the credibility or the trust or the brand that you have in order to do it themselves. So they basically come in with all of the knowledge and the ability to sell, but nothing built already, and sell what you already built. All right. Even if you're a coach, you can have people that are promoting, life coaching, that kind of thing. And they point people to your page saying like, hey, I know all these tips. This is my mentor. Go work with them, right? That's the best way. Creators, you can also work with people that create content that either is around what you sell or is going to people that you would potentially work with, all right? When you take creators and you make them affiliates, usually it's either people that are like influencers, which I don't love, because if influencer marketing and affiliate marketing are a little bit different and influencers are a little bit tacky, or you take people that specifically make content around your niche. So for fitness, again, fitness is just an easy example. It's not the only one this works with. For fitness creators that you want to turn into affiliates, you can take people that clip up, Instagram videos from famous fitness influencers, maybe even yourself. And then you can take those people and give them an affiliate link to put in their bio. All right. There are tons of people on YouTube that are already promoting affiliate marketing in this kind of way, which means you already have an audience of plenty of people that are interested in working with you and being your affiliates that you don't even know about. So, that's the best way that we like to go about it. We take people that create content creators or editors, and they promote your stuff in their bio usually, and they make stuff that goes to your niche. So that's how you do affiliate marketing. This little graphic just shows the more affiliates you have, the more money you can bring in from selling your product. They take a commission, and you keep what's left over, which is usually more than the commission. So again, in order to do that, you need software. But if you want to do that, just let me know. So it's pretty great, and it's not expensive. Teams and talent. This is the second part to growing a coaching empire. We have 5 different core employees essentially that we like to place into our customers' businesses, and I have in my own business that can actually help you scale. The first employee that you want to get is either going to be a editor or a customer success coach, right? CSC. So the reason you need one of those two is, one, if you're in the process of building a brand, then you definitely need an editor. So that way you can push out way more volume to your audience. Or if you're in the process of building a brand and you don't have enough time to actually grow, then you need to get a customer success coach. So an editor is pretty self-explanatory. They take your videos, they cut them up, or they take them and just edit them and make them look better, like your short form videos, and they put them on social media and hopefully across multiple social media platforms, usually 5. The 5 that we focus on are TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, YouTube long form as well, and then LinkedIn and Twitter. So the third one that you can get is a VA. You can have a VA manage the small things like talking with your editor or like talking with your customer success coach. They can be the person that kind of manages everyone else. They're kind of crucial when it comes to building a team. Then setters and closers. All right. These, I only would recommend getting a setter or a closer after you've already done it yourself a million times, right? You need to be able to hire somebody that you can teach what you've already done, and you can only hire them at the point where you're already profitable enough to pay them a significant commission on what they're setting or closing. Again, your customer success coach, after you start scaling your business to make your business actually sellable, this is how you remove your face from the business, or at least your involvement. All right. Your customer success coach kind of becomes another one of you. So there's someone that can deliver the value, or at least facilitate the value between you and your audience, or you and your clients, without your involvement. This is going to save you a ton of time. But again, you should only do this when you can afford them and you already have scaled the business and built all these systems with an agency or a team like mine. So that's kind of what that graphic means. I think you saw that. 3, consistent or constant, same word really, remarketing. All right. So when it comes to when you're at this point, you have a client list. All right. You have lots of people that are already interested in your stuff. You have an audience. You're already doing really, really well. How do we make sure that you have the highest LTV possible? All right, as we say right there. And you're remarketing to your list. All right. This is basic stuff that people kind of do early on that they shouldn't do early on. Building things like newsletters, texts, discounts, Black Friday deals, things like that. Building this into your business isn't going to help when you're at the beginning, but it will help when you have lots of clients and you have plenty of people that you're already working with, especially when it comes to building your LTV and just getting a higher lifetime value out of your clients. So building newsletters, offerings, most people do that way too early. You really shouldn't do it until you are extremely profitable, all right? And you really just start doing it to add on. But what this does is it keeps people engaged with your business, and you can do this through automation and AI. It's honestly not incredibly difficult. If you want to know, then comment down below and I'll show you how to do it. So yeah, last part, this is kind of from here and beyond, is your content empire. All right, content or branding empire. I know I've said that a couple times. I just like the word empire. I think it sounds cool. But basically, at this point, you have a brand, you are selling a product, you've got your processes in place. Now it's time to seriously scale. You're already scaling through people, through teams and talent, and through your own systems. Now it's to scale through your brand. All right. This is kind of the process of getting famous. All right. There's people that make millions and millions of dollars because they are simply famous. And usually they get famous and then they offer something afterwards. You have the unique chance of selling something before and then getting famous. So now it's time to seriously ramp up how much content you're putting out. And you do that through editors, content creators, UGC, things like that. Basically, the last focus you should do is making sure that your brand is the brand people want to have. This will help you seriously, own. Yeah, actually, I should probably write that down. Own the market. Okay. So, if you can own a market completely, think like Kim Kardashian and Skims. You have people that are going to naturally keep marketing for you and get you your referrals and such. So, if you can absolutely 100% flood the market with your content and become the absolute most experienced person and most educated person and best person that everyone goes to work with, that's how you're going to really grow. And that's how you're going to have a good brand that people want to work with long term. Other notes I put down here, we usually like to do this through simple content. All right. Since there's going to be a lot of volume, you want to make sure that it doesn't take you a ton of time to do it. And since you're the only person that can actually create content about you because you are you, we want to make it as easy as possible. So decrease the editing time, make the videos a little bit less engaging, make them more simple, maybe get higher quality cameras so you have more reason for people to watch. Fan pages are another way you can do this. All right, if you can't flood the market just through your own page, you can open up secondary pages, or you can have friends or family open up secondary pages if that hasn't already happened yet. Usually, if you grow, people will start naturally creating your stuff to market and naturally want to become affiliates. But what I would recommend doing is taking creators, making them affiliates, and then also making them own fan pages for you, okay? We've done this only once, and it works really well so far. But you can see that in the market, there's lots of other people that have done this before. Companies like High Level have done this by having affiliates market their software through their own content. Andrew Tate, love him or hate him, he did a really good job at creating the branding possible in order for him to actually get his message out to lots of people. He had tens of thousands of young guys that loved his content that would edit his stuff and then post affiliate links in their bios, and it made him millions and millions of dollars. So take notes from people that work, from people that actually have done things that have worked really well. And then the last thing is the kind of focus at this point, once we've gotten here, is we really want to take you out of the business as much as possible. If you're running a business at this point and you have thousands of customers, it's a ton of work. So that's why we're hiring people, getting other people to market you, and creating content easier. Creating content is probably going to be the last thing that you actually do. It's going to be your day-to-day. And that's okay. You're officially become, famous with the business, and that's what you do. You have videographers, you have photographers, and that's kind of the ideal. So that way you're actually out of the business. And then I basically said that editors plus software allow you to flood the market. So what I mean by that is editors are people that can edit your content and give you more leverage than you just doing stuff yourself. And you add that up with software that can automatically push your content out to multiple platforms across hundreds of thousands of accounts, then you're golden. So that's it. The end. That is how you build a coaching empire. If you want to actually know the process of doing it, then leave a comment, shoot me an email, or DM me on Instagram. But that's the basics of doing this. Now, does it take a long time? Yes, this whole process takes years. No dip. That's why I haven't finished it yet. But this process has been done by tens and honestly hundreds of people have done this and made lots of money through it. So we are about to step into phase 2, essentially, just based off of our income and such. And if we change anything, then I'll let you know. But we'll probably make an update to this video in a while. But this is probably the most valuable video you're going to see when it comes to growing your coaching business about the actual strategies you need to have. Now, we've said lots of words. What I don't want you to leave this video with is just the idea of you watch the content, you say, oh, that's cool, and then you go back to your regular day-to-day. No, you need to know how to apply this, okay? If you want to know the best way to apply this yourself, I don't know where you're at in your business, all right? And with all of this advice, I can give as much as possible, but I can't actually help you implement it unless I know who you are or what you're actually doing. For some people, if you're running e-commerce brand, this might not all apply. Or if you're if you're a fitness coach that's running something very niche that I don't know about, I don't know what's going to be the next step for you. I don't know where you're at in the process. All right. I would say follow this framework. And if you have questions about how the framework works, or if you've tried it and you see holes that you don't know how it works, then shoot me a message. I will literally show you for free. Already, I made this whole video for you completely for free. So I'm totally fine with actually showing you how it works for free. We'll hop on a call. I'll show you how it all works, and it's not super complicated. And you'll see that I practice what I preach. And hopefully over the next 1-2 years, this system will work even better and grow my own business, and you'll see it work. So if you're watching this right now in 2023, December, then consider yourself lucky, and you're seeing this before this actually completely blows up with every other coach on the market. It's already happened for 2 to 3 of my clients. I'm looking forward to doing it for the rest of them. So thank you for watching this video. And if you have any questions, then just leave a comment. So thank you.